Welcome to Solutions Studio. This is a free series on C programming language. If you like these videos, please subscribe to follow along with this series. Also, please like and leave a comment and share the video to help spread this series. Hello and welcome to this episode, and in this episode let's go over the Scanf syntax, what is the overall syntax for Scanf, and a few more points while using Scanf to get data from the user. Now, as you can see in here that we have the general syntax for the scanf function. We have the function name, then the brackets starts, and then we have the arguments. The first argument that we always have is the format control string. Basically, using this string, you are going to tell Scanf how and what data to take and what parts of the data to take and what parts to emit. Basically, all the important formatting is going to happen in this format control string. And after the format control string, you simply pass all the other arguments that are needed. And always remember a few points when you're using Scanf. When inputting data, prompt the user for one data item or a few data items at a time. Do not overload them, because this will increase the probability that the user might enter something wrong. And also avoid asking the user to enter many data items in response to a single prompt. Rather, make very clear and precise prompts for each type of data that you want the user to enter, so it becomes easier for them. And always make sure that it's easy for the user to enter the data, and that will also reduce the risk of making mistakes. And finally, always consider what the user and your program will do when incorrect data is entered. This is very important from a security perspective, so you always have to consider, for example, if you want your user to enter a string, what will happen if the user, instead of a string, they enter an integer? Will your program crash? Will your program behaves in unexpected ways, or it might leak some confidential information? What it does always depends on how you check the data that has been entered by the user, and that's important. And that's it for this episode. Stay tuned as we go into more details about Scanf and format controlled inputs in the coming episodes.